Gas is up and it's up and it's up and it's stuck. Prices up, prices up, prices up, and they stuck. Gas is up and it's stuck. Prices up and they stuck. Gas is up, gas is up, gas is up, and it's stuck. Hello, hello. I'm Ariel Alicia. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, stick around. If you catch a vibe, subscribe. Y'all, it's a war going on. And I'm not talking about the war with Iran and friends. It's a war going on between the gas drivers and the EV drivers. Since gas has been going up, the gas drivers have been crying and complaining every goddamn day. While the EV drivers are looking and pointing and laughing and nan to everybody. Now, I am one of the gas drivers who are crying and complaining. Because, baby, you could be driving, coming home from work. It's late at night. You don't feel like stopping. You see the gas is $3.25. You say, you know what? I don't feel like something. I get gas in the morning on the way to work. You wake up in the morning, go to the same gas station, and the gas is now $3.50. It was just $3.25 last night. Y'all done went up 25 cents overnight. And listen, the cents matter. All cents matter. I'm telling you, it adds up. And you be regretting life decisions. Because last night it was just $3.25. You be like, God, Nick, I should have went and stopped at the gas station. So that's where we are. All right? That's where we are. So we're going to look at a couple of videos of how the gas drivers are feeling. And then we're going to see how the EV drivers are not feeling how the gas drivers are feeling.
Gas around my way just reached $5.03. I just feel like at least give me some condoms and play some R&B music so I can feel safe and comfortable while they fuck me at the fucking pump. $5.03. Are we dead the fuck serious?
Don't nobody talk to me. Don't nobody ask me to go nowhere. Don't ask me for nothing, okay? It just took $75 to fill my car up. I have a baby Benz. $4.45 a gallon. $4.45 a gallon. Somebody better fix it. Somebody better fix it, or I'm finna go pump and find my own oil, and yeah, I'm about to figure something out. I'm about to figure out how I can make my own gas. Cause Mocha finna stay parked. I'm not even playing. Not even playing. Fellas, this is not the summer for all that hollering at the gas station. Do you see these gas prices? All that, you got a man, or you can't have friends, or where your man at? Babes, do you see these gas prices? And you in my face talking about a man? I almost said something, but get the hell out of my face before I do something to you. And that's what it's giving. Just summer 2026, we are not hollering at the gas station, okay? Just anywhere else but there, all right? And I'm not even the type of woman to be like, if you ain't pumping my gas, you ain't in it, if you ain't paying. I'm just respectfully speaking and humbly speaking and wisely speaking, gas prices is too high, and I'm already irritated that I gotta come up in this gas station and put 91 in this car, and you in my face asking me if I got a man. Priority. It's a time and a place for everything, fellas. That's all I'm saying. So this summer, if I got a little attitude at the gas pump, that's why. That's why.
I get gas here every day, okay? It's 6:30 in the morning right now. Bruh, this shit was like 3:42 2 days ago. Okay, we're at 4:59. Are you kidding me right now? $40 is enough. We're done.
Little over half a tank. I'm out. Open the dam straight and let the oil flow. This is ridiculous. If it gets too high, though, I'm using my sick days. Open the straight. Let oil go.
Guys, let me rant about something. Why is gas 4.3 for the regular? Not plus, the regular. I literally just filled up my car yesterday and it's almost gone. And I have to fill up gas so much and it's so expensive, especially as a delivery driver. I'm like done. Like, we need to fix this gas and not focus on Trump putting his signature on $100 bills.
So yesterday I had to go to the gas station. It's been a minute because, you know, I've been busy. I've been on vacation. I ain't really been driving my car like that. So I noticed that Black Diamond was on the low, and I'm like, I ain't trying to push, you know? So I ain't into pushing cars, you know? So I roll up in the gas station. I said, you know, while I was pumping my gas or whatever, out of curiosity, let me look at the price. I never do. Y'all, I'm not lying to y'all. I never look at the price of gas. But I said, let me look at the price. I said, God damn. $6.19 a gallon. God. Y'all almost had a stroke. So anyway, after the shock wore off, I'm sitting in the car. Mind you, when my car is like on the low, it take about $60 to fill my shit up. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my daughter or whatever, chopping it up. I so happen to turn around. I said, $81. I said, how the fuck you get up out this car? Y'all, I couldn't get out this motherfucker fast enough. I said, enough is enough. We at $81 and the motherfucker ain't clicked yet? Hell no. Hell no. Whatever shit y'all got going on with this war, wrap it up. Wrap it the fuck up. Ain't no way I'm putting $80 in this little motherfucker. Actually, it was 82 and some change when I stopped it. But damn, $80 to fill this little motherfucker up? Damn. They act like I'm in an 18-wheeler in this bitch. I don't know. Anyway, wrap this shit up, please. This gas is too motherfucking high. $82 to fill my, and the shit, like I told y'all before, it didn't even click yet. Cause you know, y'all, I ain't gotta explain to y'all how to pump gas. We grown. Y'all should know what I'm talking about. But the thing ain't clicked. And I was just like, I was like, Fred Sanford, I'm having a heart attack. Y'all, wrap this shit the fuck up.
This is literally highway robbery.
This is COVID prices.
This is COVID prices. She's right. It's prices.
Now, during the COVID era, we was going through the same thing with this increase in gas prices, right? Like every few years, we go through this gas spike and we cry and complain all day. Now, during that time, baby, and I'm not taking anything away from the horribleness. Is that a word? The sadness. That's a better word. The sadness that we felt during that time, because a lot of people lost their lives during that time. So RIP to them. But I'm just saying, for me, I had some benefits. I had some benefits during that time, okay? I got my little $2,000 little check that they deposited into my account. I am in the health industry, so, you know, I was not one of the people, fortunately enough, I was not one of the people who got laid off. I was working during the entire time. Baby, so it was overtime. The checks was looking nice. And company went full-time remote. Won't the Lord do it? Full-time remote. Now that we out of that era, I'm still somewhat remote. I'm 2 days at home, 3 days in the office. But, you know, I'm just trying to say, you know, back then during that time, I was kind of struggling too with the gas. But then once we became fully remote, it was like, gas what? Maybe you could treat me like an EV driver because I ain't got no problems over here. You know, I'm just saying, if we happen to go back to that You know, if we just happen to, you know what I'm saying? If Iran and friends can't come to a solution, let's go on back there. Let's just go on back there, fully remote. You ain't got to worry about gas. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. All right, y'all, let's see how the EV drivers are not feeling the way we feeling.
That's why I'm so sick of these bitches. How many times you won't think something is not? You won't think something is not? I don't understand how you won't be naked. You don't understand what you want. Next time I wake up, you just look me.
Just at $3 a gallon in East Tennessee, and you're still not driving electric? Let me explain why that's your loss. Every time oil prices spike, EV drivers literally don't care. No refinery drama, no price gouging at the pump. I charged my Tesla last night for the equivalent of $1.20 a gallon. Meanwhile, you're crying at the pump. And before you say, but the grid, yeah, I'd rather pay for American electricity than fund oil cartels. The people telling you EVs aren't worth it, they either work for big oil or they've never actually owned one. Gas car owners in 2026 are like people who refuse to switch from a flip phone, loyal to something that's actively costing them more money. I don't get it. Drop your gas bill in the comments below and let's talk about it.
You know, I am so glad that I purchased an EV vehicle prior to the government rebate ending last September. Initially, I was on the fence, but now that seeing gas prices are $7, $8, $9, even $10 a gallon, I don't regret it one bit. Not to mention my payments are under $300 a month and my apartment complex gives free EV charging. So compared to my last vehicle, I literally am saving hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. And I got a great deal because I hear that gas prices might go up to $15 a month. And no, I did not get a Tesla because Teslas are lame. And yes, my battery exploded with less than 1,500 miles in the car, but they replaced it. But as long as my EV doesn't have any issues, I don't have a single regret. Especially when people are paying $200 to fill up their tank in California right now. What are your guys' thoughts?
$6 for gas? Must suck to not have an electric car. I'll show you how much I pay for electricity in just a second. $11.45. How long did it take you to charge though? I got all my work done and charged more than I actually needed to, and now I have 238 miles. So you kill two birds with one stone and save money. I would hate to pay $6 a gallon.
Gas is almost $4 a gallon. I genuinely don't care. While everybody else is complaining at the pump, I just plugged my Tesla in and paid the equivalent of 3 cents per mile. You know what gas drivers paid this week? Almost 14 cents a mile. Here's the math nobody's talking about. If you drive a normal amount, 230 miles a week, you're spending $1,700 a year just on gas now. I spent $370 for the same miles. That's $1,300 back into my pocket. Before you go to the comments, go crazy. I know, if you can't charge at home or you're in a rural area, the math is different. I get it. Gas still makes sense for some people. For your average driver in the city or a suburb, the EV argument just got a whole lot easier to make. Drop your gas prices in the comments. I want to see what you're paying, because I think some of you are about to have a real conversation with yourselves. Follow if you want more videos like this.
Y'all keep complaining about gas prices, but this is why we've been trying to tell y'all to get an EV. Taking a 6-hour road trip right now, and to stop 2 times, I was charged $11. And to get back, guess how much I'm gonna pay? $11. And once I get my charger installed in my house, I'll be charging for free. Right now, on average, I probably pay like $10 a week just to get around Atlanta. And I drive around Atlanta every single day. I ain't saying you gotta get a Tesla. I have a Model 3 standard range, and I feel like it does what it needs to do. If I was to ever get another car, I'm never going back to a gas car. I don't wanna hear nothing about all that end of the world stuff. Like, gas prices are insane. And I promise you, getting an electric vehicle is not gonna be as much as an inconvenience as you think it will. But hey, that's just my opinion. I don't know.
3 years ago, I bought my Tesla, and I have gotten so much shit from people over the years. Oh, I can't believe you drive a Tesla. Oh, you drive a Tesla. Yeah. Yeah. Who's laughing now? Ha. You know what doesn't suck? Filling up. Yep. I've got a present for you. Got it on clearance.
For some reason, every time I would think about an EV, I would always automatically go to Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Like, not realizing there are other types of cars that are electric besides Teslas. You know, I actually wouldn't mind getting an electric vehicle. Now, I'm not too sure if it would be a Tesla. I would have to look into the different models. I know they have hybrids where you can have electric and gas in your car. That could be, you know, a good thing. However, if I were to get an EV, I'd have to have a home charger. If I go to a public charger and gotta wait in a line. Now, some people say there ain't no lines in a lot of places. A lot of places got 6, 7, 8, 9 stations. Still, for me, I would not do it unless I have my own personal charging station at home. I know not everybody can do that. Not everybody lives in a house where they have access to a garage. I know some apartment complexes are now starting to have charging stations, you know what I'm saying? But not every complex has that. So for me, I'm not getting no EV, you know, unless I have a garage. And fortunately, I do have a garage, but I got 3 years left on my car. And how things are looking now, I just don't. You know, once you get to that point where you can pay off your car, who the hell want another car payment? Who the hell wants another car payment? Nah. If I was blessed with it, you know, if the Lord wanted to bless me, put me in a better position to where I could, maybe pay it in cash for the vehicle, I am not one to turn down a blessing if the Lord just wanted to bless me.
Happy Saturday from Ballin', everybody. It's beautiful in Missouri. It's going to be a great weekend, mid-80s. But today, just a little education here. So, obviously, if you're putting gas in your car recently, you've seen the prices go up, right? It's not really fun for anybody involved, but they do have electric options available, especially GM, you have Chevrolet, you have Cadillac, you have a ton of electric options available to you. Why I'm even bringing this up though, so if you're looking for a new car, maybe you're considering doing an electric car, now that gas prices are the way they are, my recommendation to you and every single one of my customers that is a first-time EV buyer, lease the car, guys. How I kind of relate it, before you marry somebody, you typically date them, make sure it's a good fit for you, right? It's the same kind of premise here. If you're unfamiliar with an EV, how to use an EV, what it's like to own an EV, a lease is a really good opportunity for you to just kind of see what it is. A lot of times these manufacturers have really good lease specials on these cars. But the other thing you need to consider, if you are a customer that says, hey, I don't want to lease, I drive too many miles, whatever the case may be. On these electric cars, the one thing that you run into, if you decide you want to trade in quickly, you seem to run into negative equity if you're looking to do a deal like that. So my advice to people out there, whether you buy from me or somebody else, if you're going to do an EV, you're going to do a brand new one. If it's your first one, lease it, give it a try. You love it, you can buy it after that. But the first go around, protect yourself, protect your money, and just try it out for a little bit, see what you like.
So I wanted to end this video with that clip. I feel like, one, I'm surprised that a salesman gave out that type of advice, because you know how them salesmen be. Yeah, you know. But I feel like, you know, even before leasing, go rent one. You know, go rent one. I feel like if you've never driven an EV, go rent one, because it's just like a stick shift. If you've been driving automatics all your life, you ain't just gonna go to the dealership and just buy a stick and you ain't never drove it. Because baby, all this shifting and baby, I mess around and hit all of the parked cars in the dealership before even making it out to the street. Nah, see, so I will for sure rent. And if I decided that, okay, I think I like it, then maybe I would lease it. Maybe I would lease it versus financing it, you know, just to see if I like it. Because after, you know, you lease it, you could turn it in and get something else. I don't know. Like I said, if I were to get an EV, I'm gonna need to be able to buy that thing in cash. I'm gonna need to be able to buy that thing in cash because I don't want no more car payments. I don't want no more car payments. So I don't know. I'm gonna stick with. I like my gas car, okay, and I'm gonna stick beside her. Already friends. Think about the people. Y'all mad at him. Don't be mad at the people. It's some of the people that's be mad at them people. Open the gates for us. Open the gates for us. Y'all let me know down below in the comments how y'all are feeling. If you are a gas driver, let me know how you feeling, if it's affecting you, because some people, they all right. They cool with it. They cool with it. I mean, with me, you know, I'm only in the office 3 days a week. I go to work, come home, hit the kids at school, that's it. I don't go on road trips. So, you know, I'm all right. I'm all right. I mean, it's still in my pocket, so I be at the gas station every 3-4 days. But, you know, I maintain it. But let me know how y'all feeling. EV drivers, hop in the comments. Don't be bragging and all that, but let me know how y'all is feeling looking at us gas drivers go insane. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, you must have caught a vibe. So subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Bye.